Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another Daily Scuttlebutt with Ivy's Family Factotum. I'm Anson. Willow's not here today. She's in timeout because she decided to go over and mess with the cows this morning. That's a big no-no. Big no-no. So, man, look at this. Whoo, buddy. It is a crisp, cool morning. Let me get you tilted up just a hair. There we go. Maybe I can not have to talk so loud. I know. Well, with this camera or this phone, I could be using my microphone, which I probably should do said. This is actually my old phone that we still utilize until we can get some better filming equipment. Who knows? Maybe next year. And then, yeah, it's, well, opening season for Arkansas starts on the 9th. But the zone, right? Different zones will have a different start date for modern weapon, right? Or for, because that's what most people, if you hunt, right, that's what most people do is modern weapon. So if all you do is bow hunt, then hey, you have much longer to be able to hunt because you can hunt bow in all the seasons, right? In all the dates. So one of these days, I would like to get another bow, and I actually have one that I found here that I wouldn't mind fixing up. It's a little older, but it's still really nice. And even come down to it, I've even made a bow, like a survival type bow out of PVC pipe, and it works well. You just take the 1/2-inch PVC, about 4 feet long. You probably even go to 5 feet. If you're doing that, then you need to stiffen it up a little bit. You can either use like an old fishing rod or like those little reflector sticks that you put out in your driveway. You can always take those because they bend. It's like the fiberglass bends on that. You just tape those up. Take about 2 or 3 of them, tape them up, and put it on the inside of the PVC, and you get a pretty good draw on it. I mean, you can still get up around 40-something pounds, which is good enough to do what you need it to do. So, yeah, what's going on today? Well, today I still need to finish up Lil Mac. Hopefully I can get that done today. But obviously I got to do some domestics. Gladys goes to work, so someone has to do the laundry, right? So obviously I got to get that done. But before I can do that, I need to get the hoses good to go, because they're missing the O-rings and such, which I actually have a damaged hose that I'm going to steal the ring from it to put into the good hose, and it was dead. So the video that I showed the other day, that was, or I guess yesterday, I haven't had enough coffee yet, all right? But the black hose is Dad's, and it did not have the rubber O-ring in it. So when I used it, I actually had that hose on the inside of the shed, right? my brain's trying to think. So where we have the laundry at now, and it's yeah, it just sprayed me, sprayed the whole back of the washing machine. I'm like, oh, man, come on. So I'm also gonna double check that Y that I have in there, make sure that it has its ring in it as well, because it was leaking there, even though I was using those, which Dad's hose, the male side, it has like a little bit of almost looks like a concrete or a mortar that was on it. So obviously that's not going to seal very well. So I'm going to have that area being outside. So, yeah, until we can get another hose, it is be preferred, to have 100-foot hose that we can just go straight from the well to there, because we're not worried about running, any type of lines in the ground, because all of this setup, everything that's here that we're still doing is temporary. It's not here for the long haul. Obviously, once we start doing stuff over at the cabin build, that will be permanent. So a lot of those water lines, power lines, gas lines, any of that stuff is going to be permanent. So that will actually go into the ground, which until we can get a backhoe, we'd have to go rent like a trencher or something like that. But anyone that lives in this area of Arkansas that has used the trencher knows that they don't work so great whenever you're trying to go through rocks, and we got plenty of rocks. So we'll see what happens. Normally you get one of the little, like the thin, like an 8-inch bucket, a 6-inch bucket. It's a little trenching bucket on a backhoe, and it works great. So even with rocks. So hopefully at some point, I'd like to be able to get a new tractor by next year, but we're just gonna have to play it by ear, because we're still not growing as fast as we would like to, which I know a lot of that, kind of comes down to is, hey, we're a family vlog, but it's only me. So I know Gladys is making money and stuff like that right now where she's at. Not a lot, right? It's teacher's pay, and it's not even a full-time teacher. She's a long-term substitute, which she still makes more than the paraprofessional, and that's kind of crazy, being a substitute teacher. But with that, that's not permanent either. Is she's doing that, kind of in the necessity that the school needs her, but we, kind of needed the money just to be able to get ahead with some projects and things like that. But because our YouTube journey is going kind of slow, but that's all right. I know that because we obviously bills are being paid. Don't worry about that. Bills are being paid. So just to be able to get ahead of bills, to be able to get ahead of projects, because I know a lot of people, whenever they're doing video work and stuff like that, a lot of channels, they'll be, several videos ahead, and you're actually, whenever you're watching something, they've already done it like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a month ago, right? And for ours, and I even know, I think Tara had said it too over at White Rock Homestead on their live the other night, or last night, was a lot of the videos that we shoot and that they shoot are almost like the same day, right? As you're shooting the video that morning, and then it gets released that afternoon or that evening, right? And that happens a lot here. Obviously, here on this channel, this is a daily vlog, so when you're watching it today, I recorded it today, this morning. I don't even know. It's 7-something, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm out here. Obviously, it's still gloomy. Still drinking my coffee. Haven't even had breakfast yet. And today is Veterans Day. Observed Veterans Day. Actual Veterans Day is tomorrow. But for observed is today. All right. So make sure you're getting out there and you're thanking your veteran. If you are a veteran, we do thank you for your service. It's greatly appreciated. That's one of the things we always say, right, is to make sure you're thanking a veteran. And you should be doing it every day, not just today, right? Most definitely. And also a big old Semper Fi to our devil dogs. Happy birthday. Is also the Marine's birthday. So if you're going out to bars or to clubs or going out to dinners to go celebrate with your Marine, make sure you're giving them some red crayons to eat, because they get hungry after they've been drinking, and they need some nourishments. So make sure you're getting out there and getting them some crayons. Yeah, I think that's about all we got. So I'm gonna get busy. I'm gonna get my coffee. Need to go get some food in my gullet, and yeah, that's about it. All right, we appreciate y'all. Last but not least, remember to always thank a veteran every chance you get. Not only today. And we'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.